Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Full Metal Crown Eaters, brought to you by Veterans Anonymous and sponsored by Mad Viking Beard Mustache Company. The views and opinions expressed on Full Metal Crown Eaters do not, and I repeat, do not directly reflect the views and opinions of Mad Viking or Veterans Anonymous. Someone will be offended at some point during this broadcast. You have been warned, don't be a dick. So sit back, relax, enjoy, have fun, and interact. Yeah, we like that shit. The show will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Get ready to move your noodly appendages.
God has a hard-on for Marines.
Double time! Push! Yeah! Oh, pump me up! Pump me up! Don't let me down! Don't let me down! Oh, pump it up! Oh, pump it up! All around! All around! 2 days! 2 days! 96! 96! 2 days! 2 days! 96! 96! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Army Navy was a not for me! Marine Corps! Air Force was just a too easy! Marine Corps! What I need was a little bit more! Marine Corps! I need a life that is hardcore! Marine Corps! Parasailing where it all began! Marine Corps! A little rock with a lots to say! Marine Corps! I can't forget about Hollywood! Marine Corps! San Diego, and it's all good! Marine Corps! PG drill all day long! Marine Corps! Keep me running from a desk to dawn! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Tell me now what you're waiting for! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Well, now I'm gonna sing it some more! Marine Corps! First phase, they broke me down! Marine Corps! Second phase, I started to come around! Marine Corps! Third phase, I was lean and mean! Marine Corps! Graduation standing tall in my green! Marine Corps! To anybody who asks me why! Marine Corps! Here's to them, or here's my reply! Marine Corps! I'll be a Marine till the day I die! Marine Corps! Motivated and a simplified! Marine Corps! So 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Tell me now what you're waiting for! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Listen up, I'm gonna sing it some more! Marine Corps! I turned terror to the Bellow Woods! Marine Corps! We're making history so it's understood! Marine Corps! Iwo Jima to a Guadalcanal! Marine Corps! Kicking butt just to everywhere! Marine Corps! Frozen chosen to the Ho Chi Minh! Marine Corps! I think it's time that we do it again! Marine Corps! Beirut, Lebanon! Marine Corps! I think it's time that we get it done! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Tell me now what you're waiting for! Marine Corps! Went to Vietnam! Went to Vietcong! Smoked a lot of grass! Smoked a lot of ass! Yep! 1, 2, 3, 4! United States Marine Corps! Semper Fi! Do or die! Turn up the volume! Just like a radio! Hi-fi stereo! Pump it up! In the front! Pump it up! In the middle! Pump it out! In the rear! What that gear? What's that sound of the Delta Dawn? Say on what's that running down your back? How you like them fucking apples, America?
Yeah, how you like them apples? Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Full Metal Crown Eaters. I'm Tommy Roddick, joined by Baby Jesus.
Hello.
Both jarheads, Crown Eaters, and all around patriots and Americans. Tonight we come to you with a little bit of sad news on our end. As you know, we have a sponsor, Mad Viking Beard Company. Not only do they have the company, they have a club, and it's a worldwide club. This week, yes, Kyle's got the products as he throws them and drops them and smells them and eats them. little back history about Mad Viking. Not only do they have the business.
Did you share this to their page? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, I sure did. Oh no, I didn't share it to their page. Not only are they a company, that they are a club of a bunch of bearded men and beard supporters of women, shield maidens, Vikings. It's a true horde. What was it? Yesterday, we lost one of our own, one of the founding members of Mad Viking Beard Club, Mr. Kerry Wiz Sherlock. And if you were to look up, if you were ever around Kerry in a full room, you knew who he was because he lit up the room. He would work and was the life of the party. And I would like to take a moment to remember Wiz. All around great guy. Without him, there wouldn't be probably a Mad Viking Beard Club as strong as it is. We probably wouldn't have this sponsorship. We would have never met. Kyle and I would have never met because of if it wasn't for Mad Viking. We owe a lot to the club. We owe a lot to the company. We owe a lot to Wiz, who actually gave me the name Lickety Splits, and we can get into that later. So at this time, I'd like to remember him for a minute or two. All right, so Kyle, what's up?
I'm here.
I think that if both of us could just skip this week altogether,
Yes.
and just skip it, I think we both would. I have 2 trigger dates back to back tomorrow and Saturday. Dealing with my brother. My brother passed away 13 years ago because of cancer. So now you add Wiz passing on the 9th. The last day I see my brother alive was on the 11th, when I got to say my goodbyes. And then on the 12th of his passing, I could really just skip this week every year altogether. But you've had some things happen this week. I don't know if you were ready to get into it or not. Might as well early in the show. We can reiterate later on if we have to. Because it's important announcements, and people are going to wait for it anyways. And we have a good bit of viewers right now.
Yes, we do, actually. First, thank you all. Thank you guys for joining. We have a lot to really go over. Holy cow, we do have a decent amount. A lot of people in the chat. We will try to keep up with all those. Audi, Mike, Uncle Si, James, welcome, Jim, House, X.
House is in here? I didn't see House in here.
Yep, it says hi, ladies.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. McDaniel, big guy, just popped in.
Ray.
So this is episode 13 of Full Metal Crane Eaters, but it's probably me and Tom's 16th video call this week. We've talked quite a bit this week, and for good reason. I have not had a good week. I've not had a good week in a lot of different aspects. I've had a lot of things happen. I've had a lot of things go wrong. I've had a lot of stress, but I've had a ton of people reach out to me to make sure I'm okay. And I appreciate the hell out of that. Actually, I just had like a 45-minute. You what?
I've sent a couple people your way.
I know. I know just by who they are that you sent them. I actually had like a 45-minute conversation with my best friend, Justin. He's in the chat right now. Just a little bit ago. We don't get to talk a lot, and usually if we do, it's about work shit. But we had a good conversation, which I needed. And Yesterday was my breaking point with everything that was going on, and then finding out about Carrie passing away yesterday. It was just the proverbial icing on the cake that sent me over the edge yesterday, and I had already felt like I was on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And my boss walked up to me yesterday before I left to talk to me about some work-related stuff, and I just basically unloaded and broke down, and that was breakdown like number one. I had like 5 yesterday, but I needed it, and all the people that reached out to me, thank you. I appreciate you all. I'm not better today, but I'm not as emotional today. But I'll be okay. I'll get through it. We'll get through it together, like as we always do. And with all the bad things that have happened, there are some good things that happen. So I'm trying to look at those the best I can. As you guys know, last week we were desperately scrambling to find me drivers to complete my run. Unfortunately, we did not find any drivers for those dates. But the good news is I talked to work today, and they're letting me reschedule the run whenever I need it to be. So I asked if I could just push it back a month, buy me 1 more month, and they said that was totally fine. So my dates now are July 17th through November 13th. I pushed it back basically a month, almost a whole month exactly. It's still exactly 4 months to the day, 120 days. And so we still need drivers though. So these next 3 weeks, I'm going to be working my literal ass off to be finding drivers. I just want to say, first of all, Mr. Scott Hannity from the Mad Viking Beard Club has been working nonstop, trying to get me drivers, reaching out to different organizations and stuff. There's been more than one person, but he has been up my ass about it. So
Ooh, Corey joined.
I appreciate the shit out of that. Hey, Corey. Corey's reached out to me too.
Corey don't talk to me anymore. I feel slighted.
But so there's, with all the bad that's been going on, there is still some good, and I'm not going to give up because I don't have a choice. I have too many people that won't let me, even when I want to, like this guy over here.
Point for science. I will. I have been very stern this week. Making him talk to me this week, even when he doesn't want to. I think I've seen Kyle on the toilet more than I want to see Kyle on the toilet within the last week, because it seems like every time I call him, he's taking a shit. But, that's what I'm here for.
There's Mr. Hannity right there.
Love Scott.
I love the show.
Scott,
right there.
Corey,
yeah.
All the guys, from Mad Viking, they're great guys. And right now, with the loss that we've had this week, I say is because we're a horde. We're
I have
taking this show on the road.
I
wish I could.
Package today from Mr. Hannity and the entire Mad Viking Maryland and Delaware chapter. These are such badass shoes. I love the print. They're amazing. I can't wait to use them. These are like the special edition Adrenalines that I always wear. So I love them. Thank you, Scott, and the entire chapter.
You getting a pair of those would be like me getting a pair of the JJ Watt cross trainers. I want JJ Watt cross trainers so bad. I know they're Reebok, but what JJ does with the money that he makes from those shoes is what and I can never find them. I wanted the SEAL edition because he had every SEAL that's ever died in combat on the insole of the shoes. Me getting a pair of those would be the equivalent to what you got there, you know.
Yeah. So again, since Scott's in here, the new dates are July 17th through November 13th. I know a lot of people that are watching right now are actually from Mad Viking. I will not miss Monster Ball. I will be there. I'm scheduling some of my days off around that event. My original dates were so where I could still come to the Monster Ball. Since I have to push everything back another month, I'm still scheduling at least 2 of my days off to be at Monster Ball. I will not miss Monster Ball. So yeah, July 17th to November 13th. It's going to take me a month to remember those dates because I have the other dates stuck in my head.
I love this. This is all Mad Viking watching right now. It's
Yeah.
We owe a lot to Mad Viking, not only just sponsorship, but if it wasn't for Donovan reaching out,
yeah,
this teamwork here doesn't happen. This brotherhood we don't get to meet. Without Donovan reaching out to Winkle and me and saying, hey, this guy's crazy, he's going to run 300 miles. And then it was a phone call later, and I was hooked. I was like, I can't be there for day one, but Winkle was.
Winkle ran the first 12 miles with me, I think, 10 or 12, something like that. It's been a few years. It's been a few years. I forget how far it was, but I know it was a decent amount. And then he had to drive all the way back. My driver took him back to his truck, and he had to drive 2 hours back home and go to work that day.
Scott's got a point here because when we talked about this last night and we were figuring out, I say we because we were talking about if you pushed it back a month when you'd finish and you come up with November 13th, the first thing that happened, my eyes lit up because of November 11th, Marine Corps ball, or Marine Corps.
Birthday, yeah.
November 10th, Marine Corps birthday. November 11th, Veterans Day. You are finishing 2 days after Veterans Day in D.C. There is going to be a ton of people in D.C. that weekend. A great weekend to be there. It makes it easy for me to be there because I was trying to shuffle around when I could be there, what I could do. And I am trying to schedule if I can make it to Monsters Ball. I know you're coming through Carrollton, and I'm going to see you through your run, but I'm thinking maybe a good we might be able to run a show from Monsters Ball.
I also already I've been planning something for Monster Ball this entire time, but now with everything else that's happened, I have something very special that I will be doing at Monster Ball. That's another reason why I'm not going to miss it. Missy, yes, I still need drivers. I know Albert said he can do a week in July and a week in August.
Yeah,
I got to get with him. I got to get with him to see what dates, since I'm changing everything, what will work for him. I got to get with the van to see if he's still willing to do the whole last month. But yes, if there's a certain date that anyone wants to drive, please get with me ASAP because I want to get this squared away. I don't want to wait till the last minute. Phil, I will let you fix this scraggliness at Monsters Ball because I don't trust anybody else to do it.
I want Phil to fix mine too.
We have the ultimate crayons in the chat right now. Crayons what? We need to get him on this show for at least an episode. He will get. I swear, I've met a million Marines, and I don't think that I have ever met a Marine that can get more people fired up than that guy. And it's awesome.
Well, let's get him on. Hey, what are you doing next week, Pat? What are you doing next week? What are you doing right now? We can need a pick me up. The both of us are. We've been a bunch of sappy little fucking. Sorry, excuse my language. I know that you're broadcasting your page, and I wanted to keep my.
No, it's fine. Like that in the beginning, you know, we said in the video there's some language in here, but I forget
Well,
how
you wanted to go.
Like sometimes that language is necessary to get a point across.
I just drop it because it's just part of my everyday freaking language, and
Same.
it's something that's never gonna leave me. I know people who are worse than I am, and this is supposed to be our safe space anyway. So
Yes. Patrick, if you're free next Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m., get a hold of me or Tom soon. We'll set you up and get you on here next week. We would love to have you. We'll tell you everything you'll need to have and all that stuff. So just get a hold of us. We'd love to have you on here. And Jim is right. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
This week is that statement has been really hard for me because the people that I have to talk to, I have been a dick to, and I have had to apologize for that. So,
You've been a dick to me every once in a while this week too.
I have not.
I let it go.
I haven't been a dick to you.
You've been short with me.
But I replied. I didn't have to reply.
No, but you've been short with me, and I'm gonna eat my crayon and salt.
All right. Just I went out of the Save 22. Oh, nice.
He asked me if he could do that. I was like, dude, just post it.
Yeah, you ain't gotta ask.
Don't ask, man. You're a brother.
Was that banana? Is that what flavor that is?
It actually is banana. It
Yes.
actually is banana.
It was hilarious. I had my son and my nephew overnight last Friday night, and we got up Saturday and we went to breakfast at IHOP, and it was more like a brunch because I didn't get up till like 10. But we went to IHOP and they both got something from the kids menu or whatever, which is they were sitting there coloring, and I was like, "Hey, you want to see something? Want to see something crazy?" My son was like, "What?" I was like, "Give me that crayon." He's like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "You'll see." And he handed me the green one.
Yes.
He handed me the green, and I was like, "Ooh, green apple is my favorite." And I took a big old bite of it. The look on his face was priceless. He's like, "Why did you eat that?" I was like, "Because green apple is my favorite." He's like, "It's not green apple. It's a crayon." I'm like, "But it tastes like green apple." He's like, "No, it don't." I'm like, "How do you know? Have you eaten them too?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Did you really eat that?" And I'm like, "Does it look like I ate it? It's gone."
Speckled green shit for the next 3 days.
Yeah, the look on his face was priceless, though. I was like, "Did you really eat that?" Yes.
My
Yes,
question to you: did the crayon come out whole?
No. I can't reassemble some things like some people. Oh, but I've looked at.
I don't know where Patrick lives, but anytime you stop by, brother, I got plenty of crayons.
He actually lives in Kentucky. He's only like 2.5 hours from me, I think. Pretty sure.
Well, shit, we got to get him up to the hike to motivate everybody before a hike.
Oh, you get Patrick at the Save 22 hike to start everything off. I won't be the only one running. I promise you that.
So, Patrick, what are you doing May 7th next year?
I had all the dates lined up, like for my big stops, when I'll be roughly when I'd be coming into there. So now I have to go through and redo the math and the mileage since I'm pushing everything back. But
he's here for us. Ha ha! We get him there.
Oh, you never met Patrick, have you?
No, but I'll put a bed. I'll put a special bed in the house so he don't have to sleep on the trampoline and he can stay here.
Yeah, you met him at Monsters Ball 2 years ago.
Oh,
He was
I probably. Okay.
He was there. I
I got a
I don't-
headache and my fucking head is killing me. So
I don't know if he got up on stage 2 years ago or not, but he did this last year, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!" It was awesome.
no, because if he would have done that 2 years ago, I would have remembered.
Yeah.
That's when I looked like an '80s gym coach.
Phil, I'm pretty sure we're friends. Let me look real quick.
I don't think I'm Phil.
Phil Conrad, yeah. Yeah,
I
we're
don't
friends.
know. I know Phil did the lines in my head when I had the mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he criticized my
sleeping
barber the
everywhere.
whole time. It was funny.
So I'll sleep anywhere when I'm drunk too, but I don't drink anymore. Actually,
You wouldn't sleep on this trampoline.
no, you wouldn't. Let me see. I am 3 days. Yeah, 3 days from being 4 months sober.
Did
Yeah.
he dress up as Alan 2 years ago with the baby? Did he dress up like the guy from The Hangover 2 years ago?
No, he's got the gray beard.
Okay.
But
I might drive over to Pennsylvania just to have Phil cut my hair. Shit.
right?
I'm going for a haircut.
No, no, this trampoline sucked, James. I don't know if I saw it. I didn't come to the costume competition 2 years ago. I was just there for the beard show or the beard comp.
Yeah, that's all I was there for.
He says, if you haven't heard,
Yeah.
Amber says, if you haven't heard Patrick at a comp, you haven't been at a comp. That's true. That's true. Wore a bloody hippie pillowcase. I didn't come to that. I just saw, I just was there for the beard competition, not the Halloween costume. Yeah, see, Phil will meet you halfway. There you go.
It's not
You're
that
only
far,
like-
actually.
What, an hour and a half from Pittsburgh?
An hour and a half. We're not even really an hour and a half. It's like an hour and 10 minutes, depending on pit traffic, which sucks. But
My computer might log me out because it's trying to update my video driver. If it does, I can be back in like a few minutes as soon as it's done, but I told it no. I've never told it no before.
you
I've
told
had
me
to force
what?
myself to drink water.
So you've
Yeah,
had such
I've had to force myself to drink water.
you've had such a bad
What?
week this week. One of the video chats that we had, I captured something, and she's gonna totally kill us for posting this picture. But Kyle was having such a bad week. Judy was so deflated in the background, she didn't even know what she was gonna do anymore. She's just like, "Oh, I can't put up with him anymore.
She's still
driving me-
sitting in the exact same spot, just like that too.
He's driving me fucking nuts." So yeah.
Poor Judy. We always give her shit.
Poor Judy. Yeah.
She's gonna kill us whenever she actually
Figure.
sees us next time.
Oh, I found a competition she can do though. There was
What's
a
that?
woman who crushed 3 watermelons in
I was
8
gonna ask.
seconds.
I was gonna ask with a watermelon crushing
It
contest.
was a watermelon crushing contest. She got to do it. The woman had world record of 3 in 8 seconds or something like that. Crushed the
Is that
record by.
Like, I want to try it to see if I can pop a water. Like, I feel like my legs are the best thing, like strongest thing on my body. So I feel like I could at least crush one. Well, maybe not
When
3
you
and 8
feel like
seconds,
that, okay? You feel like that, and then you look at this meme.
but my knees. Fuck you are. Yeah. No, I didn't say anything about my knees, like my legs, my thighs. I'd like to try it. Anything else I need for the hike?
It's not a hike; it's a run, Jim. Get it right. I hike. He runs.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing both. I'll be walking and running.
I gotta get knee braces for my next venture.
I gotta find out. I know I have one pair of shoes on the way for sure. I think I have a second pair. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will still need a couple pair of shoes, but I don't.
Drivers.
Yeah,
Drivers.
drivers and donations is what we need.
Jim, take off work.
If I could have like, see you, Scott. Thanks for coming
Love you,
by.
Scott.
Love you, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. All the help you've done. I was gonna say. Oh, so if I can get Jim to drive for a week, Albert to drive for 2 weeks, Fan Booth to drive for a month. Chris Screening is actually wanting to drive. He's going to see if he can work it out to where he can be gone that long, from 22 to 9. Get like all you motherfuckers. I don't know if I could. I'd be too busy trying to like swap stories versus running. All you guys are like we sit and talk for hours.
So we got a bunch of Mad Viking people in here speaking of stories. When I first started hanging around Mad Viking, Carrie come around and we were talking about beard care and stuff like that. My beard naturally does what it's doing now. It goes in 2 directions. And I was always mad. He would always tell me, embrace the split. Embrace the split. You know, whatever. And I said, oh, yeah. And then I grab his beard. No, it's a Mushroom Head concert the next year. Me and Carrie. Carrie's walking around. He's drinking out of the horn.
Yep.
Carrie is just not giving a hell. He's having a blast, right? And I walk up and I said, hey, you know what this reminds me of? And I go and pretend I'm licking his between the splits. So it was a thing every time that I seen Carrie afterwards that we had to get a picture of. So he finally gave me the name with the Z, Lickety Splits. I don't post a whole lot to the Mad Viking group because I'm not a member of the club. I mean, Ohio had a chapter, lost a chapter, has a chapter again. I just kind of I float in between. They help us out at Save 22 a lot. I just never really joined the chapter. So,
yeah.
But to have a name and not be part of the a chapter somewhere. Yeah, that's why it was. So he called me Lickety Splits after 2 years ago at the Monsters Ball.
Oh.
He even gathered the horde around and announced it on the club page and everything. So I was honored, and I'll always be honored. There's something about Carrie, though. He doesn't stop. He was an organ donor, so Carrie will live on, helping other people like he always had through his life. So Carrie will live on. He always was giving. So.
Yeah, I'm glad that Indiana has a chapter that I can be a part of now.
I mean, I'm just always proud. Every time I put my Mad Viking shirts on, I'm like, I feel like I'm part of something too, other than Save 22, and it's something different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always pushing the product. I don't use anything else. I don't use anything else.
No, I've tried, and I can't find anything that
I can't get nothing that smells that good either.
Yeah. I have people all the time when I'm wearing a shirt or something. Are you part of a motorcycle club? It's better.
No, this is
so
better.
so much better. And then I'm like, hey, check out the website. Like, oh, hell yeah. I can't tell you, like, I work with it. Have bought stuff from them.
Live by the axe, die by the axe.
Definitely. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. I do, I have stickers now. They're not very big, so they're not going to take up a shit ton of space on your car or wherever you want to put them. I have new poker chips for the run.
Nice.
I got your 6 because he's my brother, coast to coast. It's okay to not be okay. And I cut one so you can see what is all on it. They're not all like this. I got new wristbands too. You're not alone. And because of the brother, I got my actual logo on there. That was what I was pumped about. My hand of the dog tags. I got that on there. So yeah, I got some new merch. I'm arguing back and forth with the guy on the shirt. I'm not arguing. We're not arguing. Just trying to come to terms with what we can do. I only have 100 chips. I didn't order a bunch because, hey, I want to give them away versus sell them. I mean, people that want to buy them can buy them for sure. But I do have stickers, wristbands, and chips now. You do shirts at your work? Message me. Maybe you can give me a better deal than this guy's giving me without screwing me around.
He's running you around right now.
Right.
On logo.
Oh, there's no ignorance, James. There's no ignorance at all. If you message the Because He's My Brother page, we don't have a store set up right now because I'm not that tech savvy. And I have been too busy to talk to the guy that runs the website to ask him to do it. If you message the page, we can tell you exactly what we have in stock and how much everything is too. I want to get hats made. That's like the next big thing I want.
I got a hookup for you.
Yeah.
I seriously do. I mean, we'll work on that. I don't know, your next big one whenever you're ready. You got one of these coming and a boonie cap.
Yes.
But I want to trade you for a sticker and this your shirt and
I'll hook you up.
I know you will. I have the one of a kind because it's my brother, the hoodie. I have a one of a kind, and you're gonna have a one of a kind hat because it's a different color than mine.
I had to order a shitload because it was cheaper that way.
Even if I don't wear those, I save those. I have a whole drawer full of those. What happens is I got such big wrists, it starts to irritate.
Too much of that.
Size on our. Hey,
Yeah,
speaking of that, Sunday, day 365 will be Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I'll hit a year.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better. 100's a good.
He says, "Yeah, right."
Ashby's a damn cavalry scout. He don't know anything. He wears that cowboy hat like it means something anymore.
I dropped my water bottle. Come here.
Did you monkey feed it?
I did.
All right.
Oh.
So
go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I gotta find it first. Go ahead.
So tomorrow I want you to go work with your to have a positive attitude. Me in 5 minutes into the day, I've contained my late rage as long as possible.
If I could last 5 minutes at work without getting upset, that'd be a miracle in itself. I walk in the door, I clock in, and I see that my forklift isn't charged every day. Like, I know it's not plugged in. I'm like, oh, maybe today is the day he plugged it in. Nope. every day. I'm like, maybe today is the day. And I tell him, I'm like, please, I don't care if you use it, just plug it in when you're done. Simple. It takes 3 seconds to plug it in.
This one describes me.
I'm already sick from all the coffee I've had. Oh, no, coffee. Yeah, I've had to force myself to eat this week because, like, I don't feel like eating, and when I do eat, I just get sick or nauseous, and just like, ugh. Who's your horde?
Who's your horde?
Mr. Wilson.
It's nice to see all the
But-
Mad Viking people hop on today.
It is.
It really is.
We have 9 people watching from the Because He's My Brother page, so that's awesome. Thank you, Scott. I got it. I will read it and figure it all out after the show tonight or tomorrow. So I'm tired, but I'm hopeful.
You need to take this. I'm hopeful too because I mean the only really thing. I mean, yeah, you still need donations. You still need shoes, sort of. But
I definitely
You're
I have
down.
enough now to get me 1, 2, 3 with what I know is coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough to get me about halfway, probably a little over halfway, maybe. We'll
but
see.
you're down to
Close.
that final piece, which is going to be we knew, or I should say, you knew. I kind of had an inkling that finding drivers was going to be the hardest part.
Yeah.
And you've set everything up in a 3-month time frame. I mean, 4 months.
Josh Mills. Let me look.
That sounds familiar. I don't know.
Josh Mills. You're so cute on the stream. Oh my god, let me buy your merch. OMG. Fucking Chad. Fucking Chad.
What do you do? He send that to you in a private.
On the Because He's My Brother page too.
Because I didn't see that one.
I don't think so. Josh Mills.
Corey Wilson says
I don't
he's
think
still
so.
playing a lottery. So if he hits, he'll drive the whole way.
She.
Oh, that's different Corey
That's-
Wilson.
That's no.
No, there's 2 Corey Wilsons.
Yeah, there's 2. Yeah. That's God, my brain is so fucked right now. She's married to Chris.
Okay.
Yeah. Chris Wilson and Corey Wilson. And then there's another Corey
All right.
Wilson, right?
Yes.
Would you rather do a line of coke or get back with Drax? Tom, this is now's not the time for that.
Wrong timing. Well, yeah, that one
Which-
I didn't think about until
Which one? You gotta be more specific.
which ex?
You gotta be more specific.
Baby mama.
Like,
Baby mama. Baby mama.
no. Give me all the coke in the world. Call me Tony Montana's little baby.
Baby
No,
mama.
mom, I don't do coke. No, never. It is
Oh, mom's
disgusting
on?
how nice she is being too. No, I'm just stating for the fact. No, mom, I don't do coke.
Oh,
Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. Work this week has me drained. What did I miss? You missed a lot, Dave. Honestly.
Dave.
Him and Manuel said they are purchasing you a pair. Scott, if Josh Mills did, I don't know where he sent it to. Because my messages have been blowing up the past few days with people wanting to help and stuff. I know that Nathan Tharp is sending me a pair. I don't see a message from him though. No.
Jim said I would have to do the Tony Montana before getting back with my ex.
trash bag. You can't. Yeah.
Better be a dumpster so I could do a freaking dive into it, like a full swimming pool.
Bro, I wish it wasn't my money. Making Susan I'd hop in the RV and put some out. I wish you could too, Michael. I may receive a package from them. Okay. If I can take time, I will. I know you would. Chris is like, line me up, Chad. Line me up.
What?
Awesome. Talking.
What are we covering?
Me and Chad are still on the Coke thing.
Well, I'm not seeing Chad's because it's on your. It's not showing up on here.
It's not.
No.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe because you don't have access to the Because He's My Brother page. Maybe.
Mike Mannon, what are we covering? Driving? I just retired from work today.
I need someone to drive an RV basically from San Diego to Indiana. I start July 17th. I should be in Indiana. Oh, hang on. Let me do some math.
He's going to do math. So he's going to take his shoes
269
off again.
Divided by 37, 73. Hang on.
While he's doing math, making everyone happy is impossible, but pissing them off is a piece of cake. I like cake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Mike Ashby said, "Oh God, Marines do math." What's the possibilities?
Roughly the last week of October is when I should be back in Indiana. Roughly.
What's the possibilities you driving for a while, Mike?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the entire way. That's just what I have available right now. Yes, I did say July 17th. That's when I start instead of June 19th. Dan, you can do that joke, Tom. I can do some math. I got a calculator right here. You can't mess up with a calculator. Dude, Patrick, I would give anything if you could, because I know you would, and I would have a blast with you. And I totally understand why you can't. Yeah, anybody that can drive. It is an RV, so it's not like you have to have some. Be okay with driving an RV. It's a big RV. It's not like it's a tour bus.
Clark.
That
there, Clark, is an RV. Don't get too attached to it. It's going with me when we leave next month. Dude, you gotta drive the RV to my house around Christmas time. We'll empty the shooter in the front yard, Uncle Eddie style.
I don't want to shit in unless I have to.
Merry Christmas, shooter's full. I just want an excuse to stand out there with the hose on a bathrobe while drinking a Blatt's beer.
Yep.
And I can find Blatt's beer, trust me. It's like $3 a 12-pack.
Phew.
It's the most horrid shit you could ever drink, too.
Oh, there's some pretty bad stuff out there.
I wasn't talking about you, Mike. There's another Mike on here asking.
Yeah.
EM50.
I do need a name for my RV. I have to have. Oh, go ahead and talk. I want to show you something. I'll be back. I gotta grab it.
Oh, I gotta talk. Leave me to talk.
Now we can show all the inappropriate memes.
The inappropriate memes. I've showed them all the whole time. Well, I didn't mean to throw that one up there. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it. Oh, I have inappropriate memes for everything. This one, a lot of you guys since this is me. Back in 2019, I paid 13 cents for a round of 9 mil. Sure you did, Grandma. Let's get you back to bed.
shit. I remember when you could buy a box of ammo for like fucking $10. I have 2 hobbies and some of my golf ones. I got something this week. I think it was this week. I don't even know. Everything's all screwed up. I got something today that I don't know if I never expected it to happen, but I got the plate for the RV this week.
Yes. Nice. 22? You didn't expect that.
I didn't expect. No, I didn't.
And you know what we call that in our world?
And
In
then
Albert,
there's that.
And then there's that. Albert. I get to see Albert this weekend. I'm excited.
Oh man, I've got his hoodie too. I need to get it to him.
He's coming to Ohio to golf on Sunday. For the inaugural Save 22 Open at Alliance Country Club on Sunday. Somehow I got roped into golfing in it, so whoever is my partner that day, I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey Gunny, out that last meme I put up, I actually stole from you. I knew you at some point you'll I think I stole a couple from you this week actually.
Oh, there's Mr. Miller. I didn't see that he was here. Hello.
Did you know that Solar Cups had measuring lines?
Yes. I don't know. I think the bottom two could be flip flopped. It could go either way. No, Dave, you're wrong. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
But what's nice?
I have a set of golf clubs out there that I haven't used yet.
So what's nice is I can hit a golf ball pretty damn far. I'm one of those 300-yard drivers when I let it unleash. Honestly, I can actually hit a golf ball decent and far. But you just keep your shit up. But sometimes you just don't know where it's going at that point. It'll be long, just don't know where it's going. So
Sorry.
What's nice is that I'm golfing with some older people who will actually put some out into the fairway that I can just swing away. So yeah, I can get some of the anger and aggression out on the ball that day.
Go to your home. This is your home. It's your home.
Happy
Right, we're not
Gilmore
freezing
for
anymore.
swinging.
I guess not. I guess that's the thing of the past, X. Phrasing. I love that show. I need to watch it again. I'm really far back. If you think you're smarter than
This one got me.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
This one I
That's-
had to share.
It's true and it's sad.
And it's sad. It's like there's warning labels on things for stupid reasons because somebody has done it. Like Preparation H has a warning. This is not to be taken orally.
Why?
I mean, somebody tried to eat Preparation H. And that
Preparation
means
does
that,
feel
you know,
good on the whole.
It's a Bill Engvall said, "Dear Preparation H, I ate this whole tube. I still have hemorrhoids, but my lips are so tight I can't even eat a jelly bean, but I can whistle real good." You know, it's just somebody actually tried to eat Preparation H, and that's why you have to have a.
Yes, I would love some chocolate ice cream.
I don't see those.
No, that was just me saying that.
Oh. Do not use a curling iron in the shower. Yes.
Yeah, the Tide Pod thing. Like,
This looks like
I've done a lot of
Oh.
stupid shit. I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life. A lot. I've lit myself on fire countless times. I've jumped out of like 3 or 4 story buildings for God knows what reason.
Airplanes.
I mean, I've done a lot of stupid shit, but not like anything like that.
We used to get shot
Like,
at for
I know.
a living. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I know, but there's not a mess. I know better, but I don't need to see that the message on the matchbox. Don't light yourself on fire, kids. Duh. I mean, I've done it, but I don't know. Like smoking at a gas station. That's not a thing
No.
anymore.
no, you know why?
Why? I don't know
Because-
why.
There's science behind it, actually. The flash point of gasoline is actually really, really hot. It's a really high flash point, or low, I should say. And a cigarette does not. The cigarette's going to go out before it would actually light the gas on fire, because the cigarette's not hot enough. It's not a high enough flash point to actually light the gasoline on fire.
Well, I have to take this to Mythbusters.
That's where I found out.
Yeah, yeah. I've had my friends set me on fire before, like willingly. That was a long time ago. That was 17 years ago, probably, maybe 18. Jeez.
I mean, I did backyard wrestling for a while. I mean, like in backyard wrestling, throwing through a chair and
Listening
shit
to
like that.
ICP, drinking Fago.
no, I didn't drink Fago. I drank Fago, but I didn't listen to ICP. I drank Fago because it was cheap. And it tastes good. All right? Fago tastes good. I set a bar and myself on fire, blowing out a flame of 151 shots. Yes.
Yeah.
See, yeah. That's stupid shit there.
Big K. Yeah, Big K is the shit.
Oh.
Fago, though, not a fan.
Tot Hottie Treats, however you say it.
Huh?
You ever drink that? Tot
A what?
Hattie Treat.
I don't think so.
It's red pop.
I like Red Pop. I like Mark's Red Cream Soda.
It's like really cheap. It's a
Mm.
really cheap red soda. I
I hate that word. I hate that word. There used
Soda.
to be, that's like when most people hear the word
Soda.
moist, they get like
Moist.
they freak out. They hate it. I'm like that with the word soda. I hate that word. I don't know why. I mean, that's not what it's called, but I don't know why I hate that word so much.
So, looks like I'm going to get back involved with the world of wrestling here pretty soon. Kind of excited.
I can't watch the chat right now because they're wrong, and I can't tell that they're wrong for calling it soda. Just kidding. You're getting back
At
into
least
the.
they're into the independent wrestling world a little bit. Couple little things lining up. Maybe a show for Save 22 itself.
Nice.
A charity show. Am I gonna get kicked again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want
I've been
to
talking.
kick somebody.
I've been talking shit to the guy who kicked me. So
I want to kick somebody in the face. Can I kick somebody in the face? I'd feel better,
Dude.
I think.
I'm telling you that he missed his mark and got me square in the throat.
I know he did. I've seen the video a dozen times probably.
Got me square in the throat.
It's pop, everybody. You know, soda. Pop.
At least they ain't going. It's Pepsi Coke.
So Michael just says it's Pepsi or Coke, plain and simple. It's pop.
I want a Mountain Dew Pepsi.
So
Don't
do you want
sound
Mountain
right.
Dew? You want Mountain Dew or do you want a Pepsi? I don't know which one you want.
Fuck you. I want sweet tea.
That
I want my
makes
sweet tea.
sense. That makes
I want
perfect
my
sense.
sweet tea.
I'm just.
Mike, you call it soda around me. I'm just gonna kick you square in the nuts. right up underneath the fucking kilt.
My sister, I was at her house the other day, and she had some kind of drink, and she's like, "Hey, try this. You might like it." It was like flavored water, not flavored water. It was like flavored water, but it was like seltzer water, or whatever. I was like, okay, I was like, I tried it, and I'm like, that is soda. That tastes like ass. Like, soda tastes like crap. I would push all day. I'm like, I'll push all day, but I'm right. You're wrong, sir.
I didn't have any other plans.
I'll be here all day.
I'll be here all day. I really didn't have any other plans. I need to contact him. My light's acting funny, but that's too dark.
Is it a grinder, a sub, or it's different? Depends on what you're talking about.
Those comments coming up on because he's my brother.
I don't think so.
They're not showing up on mine. Oh, okay. Never mind. That was Whitcoff. John, one of our faithful viewers.
Yes.
It'll
always
bright.
pop.
Right. It's gonna get bright.
Blinded by the light. Oh,
My light was acting funny, so I had to get it shut off and come back on.
Did your horse stop running?
Yep.
Yeah.
We couldn't have the horses out today, so it's a bunch of hamsters.
Do you go to Subway and order a grinder or a hoagie?
No.
What? I agree.
I'll order a damn foot long.
Foot long sub on Italian herbs and cheeses.
Okay. Now I know it's this box that is causing the problem.
So since it's 9 o'clock, I think you should do the slide.
Do the slide. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Mhm.
And then I was like being lazy because this fucking thing is bothering me. But you know what? I could plug it into my computer. I forgot to do that.
Hey, boy. Kenneth Williams.
That's better. I'm getting to the slide. Hold on a second. Hold your horses, Jade.
I don't think so, Isis. I'm going to decline that one. I can't pronounce that name.
The slide is not here.
Did you delete the slide?
I may have deleted the slide.
No, it's there. It's at the very top. There. Boom. I got it for you.
Okay, never mind. It was all right. So you can catch us on Twitch TV at Vets Anon, YouTube at Veterans Anonymous, Facebook at Veterans Anonymous 22. Monday nights, which is on a little bit of a hiatus right now. Monday Night Mayhem is at 8 p.m. Eastern. I think they're coming back in August. Josh was taking some time off to write a book. Judy is training for watermelon crushing and with her thighs. Right now, she's more manlier than Kyle and I put together. Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, Scramjet with T-Dub or W, the American, Mr. Felix Irving, Cy, and Cuddling Kittens Jenny. Wednesday nights is the Crossroads, one of my favorite shows besides ours, with Cy, Combat Cricket, Jenny, and sometimes the American, and sometimes special guests. And then on Thursday nights, the best show on the network, Full Metal Crane Eaters. We're here every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Can't miss us. Don't do that. All right, I put up one bad meme. And you're on me all fucking night.
Yeah. That's my job.
And I didn't really, with everything going on this week, with the next 2 days, it's just my mind is not functioning. I've been taking care of you this week instead of myself.
I have an epiphany that you're going to have a very good and unexpected weekend.
Who, me?
Playing golf. Yeah, you.
Huh.
Who else I'll be talking to? Ain't nobody else here.
Well, yeah, I should because I took care of you this weekend. So I'm DJing Saturday for a graduation party. So I think that one's a whole yeah.
All right, I'll decide on a scale from 1 to 10. How 1 being a little hoya and 10 being a over the top.
I want a 20.
Level. I don't have the energy for a 20. I said 1 to 10. I'm a fortune teller. Who's the graduation party you DJing for Saturday?
I don't know.
Anybody know?
No.
Oh.
Just random hire off Facebook Marketplace.
Nice.
Gunny says 10. Gunny says 10.
10, of course. Yeah, I really don't have the energy for a 10, but I asked 1 to 10.
Give it 9.5.
Stephanie says 9.5. Always over the top. All right, it's gonna be loud. Just so you know, I don't have any control over the volume from my mic. I take another drink.
This may make you feel better, actually, you know. Bring it from
My neighbor's probably like, what is he doing over there? There's no one home but him.
Your new roommate. What the fuck did I move into?
He's not here.
The prep was hilarious.
I gotta take care of the moneymaker. Somebody told me the other day I could be a hand model, and I'm like,
OnlyFans.
only hands. I said I've always got like scars or scabs on my knuckles from hitting it on stuff at work, or I bite my nails a lot, so they look like shit. I'm like, I don't think I can be a hand model. But hey, if someone wants to pay me for pictures of my hands, then
Are you dragging your knuckles at work?
I mean, as slow as everyone else moves, I could and still get done faster than them. But
Talk for a minute. I gotta pee.
Ooh, I don't know if I can talk. I did get my stickers from Mr. Johnny Mo Media. They are going to be on the RV.
Johnny Mo's awesome. Go check out his podcast, johnnymo.com. You can find it on Apple, anywhere you download podcasts. Straight Talk. There you go, Johnny Mo.
If anybody has a sticker they want me to put on the RV, just send it to me ASAP. Felix had bear hunters chasing him on TikTok. They like beards. No hand model here from all the bar fights, man. Yeah, like my hands are fucked up, scarred up, and I got bony knuckles. Like I mean, I could be a watch model, cover up my hand. Like I don't know, no. But I mean, if somebody wanted to pay me to do that, I've done stranger things, I guess. But I don't know. I'm gonna just reiterate while he's taking a pee-pee. Oh, Patrick, that'd be awesome. Message me so I can get you my address. I would love to put that on the RV. Yeah, my dates now are July 17th through November 13th. Please, if anyone can help out driving, get with me ASAP. And yes, Gunny, you're right. $20, $20. So when I ask people to drive, like, what it entails is not a lot of driving. It's going up like 5 or 6 miles, pulling over and waiting for me to get there to make sure I'm good to go. If I need something, I stop and get it. If not, I just keep going and do that until I hit my goal every day. So it's not like you have to drive for hours and hours every day. You get to sit for hours and hours. But
a lot of book reading time or screen
a lot of time to catch up on your Netflix shows or books or whatever. And all your food is included. So, and
Sai is stuck to this. It's not gay if you push back. If you don't push back.
Yeah. Eye contact is okay. You just can't push back.
You can't push back. Where it's Pride Month, you can make eye contact this month.
just
this month. You can make.
You gotta
eye
be inclusive.
contact.
I just
pegging's not gay this month.
Si's like, sign me up. Sign me up. I like pegging. Pegging's my favorite pastime. That's what we used to do back in Nam. That's what we used to do back in Nam.
It was made of wood.
Yeah.
It was real wood.
Uncle Si was the oldest person to be in Nam. He'd already been through 4 wars before that.
Si had been
but
through.
Maybe he's happy this month. They can't flat out call it Navy Appreciation Month, so that's why they call it Pride Month. Just kidding. I don't want to offend anybody. It's a joke.
No, we have a disclaimer. It's okay.
I know.
We need to get our disclaimer redone, though.
Yeah, it's on my list of things to do. So first visit, of course, of any best behavior, wear the bar, any clothing optional beaches, baby clothing thrown in jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
So now that your plans
I
have
wish
changed,
that it was Friday.
what are you going to do this weekend?
I'm going to go see David Wida. Or Derek
Oh,
Wida.
yes. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Let me look up the post. I shared it an hour, 2 hours ago. He's going to be in Fishers, the health spot in Fishers, from 11 a.m. to 3 Saturday. So I've got.
You want to talk about a guy who's been through the freaking fire?
Yeah.
Derek
has
been through the fire.
I definitely wanted to meet him for a while. He's going to be that close to me. It's an hour away. I'm not going to miss it. So, and then I've got plans for Sunday too. I think we'll see.
Think?
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm.
I will neither confirm nor deny that, John.
Oh shit! I'm not even on comment.
You're still on the brand, aren't you? Rookie mistake.
What?
I was just giving you shit, like I always do.
Oh. I'm not paying attention like I don't half the time. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I know. That's nothing new. I wouldn't expect anything less from my co-host.
Yes.
You're finally sitting down and still have shit to do.
You have to do that on the toilet.
You should definitely be sitting when you're taking a shit. I would definitely recommend that. I mean, you can stand if you want, but it's gonna be a messy wipe.
If she's trying to do it in the shower, I mean, Brad could give her hints.
Waffle stomp. Waffle stomp.
Right down the drain.
Wow.
Just don't get it between your toes. It's hard to clean out.
See you later, Michael. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Mike.
it.
So the damn upload overlay little tab keeps moving around my screen when I go into the banner stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my Windows, you know.
Windows 95.
Good night, you old Dickles. Yeah, Dickles. Oh.
Dinner is finally here. I'll catch you ladies later. Don't assume my gender, Mr. Ashby.
We're not the one who wears a kilt with underwear.
Oh, man. That'd be really, really cool if we can get Patrick in here next week. It'll be a good show for sure.
Patrick, I'd like to get catch up with Mr. Norman again here soon.
Yeah.
Before your run again, since I'm sure we catch him when he's traveling here. Only for hikes.
We have 5 more weeks, 5 more shows until I leave.
So
Not
we
counting
can.
that one too. Yeah, we know. Oh, let me talk to Mr. White Saturday.
Yes.
If I can get him on, you got to step your game up for your guest because you got Mr. Rodney, and he's popular.
Yes, he is.
Just I don't know
He
how many
went
followers did Rodney Norman have on Facebook?
500. He had the 5,000, and he has 37,000 on his page, and then he's got 128,000 on TikTok.
Yeah, so Derek Whitehead has 679,000.
Mm-hmm. Now, you remember when Derek started out? He was doing Tough Time with Derek, and he was, Bath Time with Derek.
I never watched that, but I watched him when he was cooking. That's when I started watching him. And
this is before he went off the rails.
He did.
He disappeared for a while, and then he come back, and his face was tattooed, and
yep.
You knew.
I loved it when he started his cooking videos. He always puts his hair up in ponytail and puts in a big ass fucking wad of dip, like the whole thing. Yeah, Patrick, message me so I can give you the details on what you need and everything. Phil, I'm gonna send you a message right now. Do you have the type of shoe that I need? I'll just send it all to you. Brooks.
I wonder, Gunny, you still in here? So I'd like to get Gunny on the show some week too. Talk about his book writing process and what he's going through, and maybe share an excerpt from the book that he's writing, maybe a story.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, we got 5 weeks to fill. We might as well throw some guests on here. I mean, Gunny said he would absolutely come on, so I'll get with you when we can get you on, Gunny. It'd be great. Maybe you could share like a couple stories from the book, get pique people's interest. I mean, we're getting close to release date on that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll see when Rodney's available again.
Phil, I sent you the information too. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. We might have the next 5 weeks filled with guests. I love guests, especially when we can bring in other Marines and military humor. But Derek would be great. I want to try to get my buddy. Okay, so I've been having internet issues. We had it last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually went out and cut trees down and limbs down so I can get the radio signal. And even up to 3 hours before, I was still having issues.
Yeah.
I'm still having a little bit of issues here and there, but not like last week.
Yeah.
The guy who comes out, there's only one guy that does all the installs and fixes in the whole area. He's an Army vet. So we're sitting up on the roof yesterday and we're talking. He goes, "Yeah, my brother or my girlfriend's brothers, they're twins." And he goes, "One was special ops in Air Force," and he made a joke. He says, "Yeah, you know how special ops are in Air Force." I said, "Well, what's their name?" He told me their name. I said, "Yeah, your future brother-in-law's a badass." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because if it wasn't for him, Kyle Carpenter would be dead." He goes, "What?" I said, "You haven't talked to him very much, have you?" He goes, "No, I've only met him like twice." I said, "He is the one who plunged the dang needle in Kyle Carpenter's chest to keep him from aspirating during the battle that he got his Medal of Honor."
Mm-hmm.
So he walked away yesterday with a whole new look on his future brother-in-law. And I tell you what, the internet company I have been great. They have been, I mean, for what I have and what I was getting, they've been great on working on the issues in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The one I had before, they wouldn't send a tech out for 3 or 4 weeks to look at stuff.
Yeah, I remember that one.
These guys are here right away. Their service. They did maintenance on their tower last night and emergency maintenance today. So I had internet to do the show. So Agile Networks, thank you. Thank you.
It's definitely better than it was last week.
Oh, last week was terrible. I had to go to the phone. My video quality, I can actually run it at 1080p, and it's not that bad. Last week I was running off standard. I did a speed test before we got on. I was actually up to like 35. I showed you the speed test 2 hours before.
I'm gonna run a speed test on mine right now just to see.
I don't have that luxury though. I'm on a radio signal.
Speed test Xfinity. Let's just see. While I'm doing all of this, let's see what we're at. Oh my god.
100.
Hold on, it's still going. I don't know. Oh, man. I pay for good internet though, so 233. Yeah.
While I'm doing this, now you knew what I was getting earlier.
Yeah. He's gonna crash his computer. I hope not.
No.
You're cutting out.
It was 45 and 10.
Was that your download speed?
10 was 45 was download. 10 was my upload.
Oh my god. My download is 233.
I don't have the option for anything.
I know. And I live like basically not in town, but basically in town. So you live in the middle of nowhere.
But,
so
I live in the middle of nowhere, so getting 40 something is pretty good for me.
It is. Because I know your internet used to suck. Every time I go to Tom's house, I wouldn't get any service, and then like I would leave, and then my phone would blow up. Why didn't you call me, Mom? I didn't know you called me, Mom. Sorry, I didn't have any service. No, it wasn't that bad, but it was bad.
It was, and then even if you hooked to my Wi-Fi, you were better off on freaking your phone.
Yeah.
But it depended on who you have for a carrier, though.
Yeah, I just switched to Verizon.
See, now you'll have service
fall,
here.
So,
I was gonna say, when you were here last time, you probably had better service than you ever had out here.
Yeah. I had Sprint for like almost 10 years, and from the time I got it versus when I stopped having it was tremendously better, but it still wasn't the best. So I am happy how these turned out. I just wish they were bigger. That's what she said.
That's what Judy said.
I wish they were like, they're 2x3, I think, or 2x4. I don't know. I don't have
Yeah,
that.
Verizon is the only carrier down this way that has towers that are good.
Verizon is great out there by Tom. See,
Yeah, that's
1v1
that's
sprint
Picasso.
race me in DC.
That's Picasso. That's our graphic design man.
Who is?
Andrew. It's Andrew. X Zero, right?
No. Mm-mm. No, Picasso is Andrew. X is my buddy. I used to play WoW with him. X and Chad are my gaming friends
How would he know that Verizon is great out by me?
because he lives in Dayton
Oh,
or around Dayton. Yeah, they're 2x4. I wish they were like 4x6.
it's
Just a little bit bigger, you know, or I don't know. But it's got the route on it too. That's what I like. Can't really.
can't.
My camera doesn't know what to focus on.
No, it doesn't. It's like going.
It's trying to focus on. There it goes.
There you go. There's a glare from the light too that was throwing it off.
Because I used to be married to people that live out at Wood Lake. See?
Chad, you're gonna be in Cleveland. Oh, well, it's funny he mentions Atwood Lake because when you leave here and you go down the road, the
Mhm.
first little town you come to is Delroy.
Mhm.
That's Atwood Lake.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
remember
close.
I remember the name for sure.
That's how close I am to Atwood Lake. Chad asked about.
Yeah, he's known for Cleveland Indians and a Royals game.
There are all kinds of craft breweries around the state.
There you go.
There is
Phil?
one right across the main gate. I can't think of the name of it. I'll look it up for you. I'll find out. There's all kinds of great places up there. You're not gonna find too much around the stadium. Everything's pretty good. Be prepared to pay for some parking though.
Well, he's from Baltimore, so nothing's
Okay.
cheap there. Phil, if you put your address on those shoes, I'll send you some stickers for sure. Jade just messaged me about if you want a sticker or anything like that. If anybody wants anything, just don't message me because I'm trying to keep that out of my separate from my messages because I'll lose it. And I don't want to lose them. So just message the because he's my brother page. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. See what I did there?
Mm-hmm. Crayons is from Columbus normally.
Yeah.
Which is only 2 hours away from me, or hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever. So
Uncle Si, I have a surprise for you that you don't know about. That's going to happen here in a couple weeks. So stay tuned for that.
glitter.
No, it does not. I probably will never send a glitter bomb to anybody. If I do, it will not be Uncle Si because Uncle Si is cool. Yes. Spice Girls, really. That's the only song on earth that I know. At least I can say that. It's not like I know all their songs.
That's about the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to think of Spice Girls song. Now, if
So,
you want
yeah.
to go Ace of Base, I mean.
No, nothing to be nervous about, Uncle Si. It's just, you'll see. Hopefully in the next week or two, you'll see. Only reason I know that song's from exactly. See, no, Chad knows it from like all those Dance Revolution games. I guarantee it. Chad seems like I've known Chad for a while. Like Chad seems like a closet DDR champion.
he goes into the arcade and he sees it, and next thing you know, there's a crowd around him as he's like got his arms around his head. Sorry, Chad, I don't know you, but if Kyle says it, I have to believe it to be true.
It's on Chad's workout playlist. Exactly. I guarantee it.
He pulls out his headband when he goes into the arcade. Dance, reservoir.
It's a slap band too.
No, it's headbands.
And get it done. Awesome. Phil, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Try not to be on my phone during the show, but
it's hard not to. You need to do what you have to do at this point. Right now we're going through a show. We're going just the next couple of weeks though. We're gonna throw some guests on here. We're gonna have fun. I didn't know what until today what we were gonna go into. Is he leaving? Is he canceling? Or is he
I wanted to cancel it, but I know in my heart that if I cancel it, I won't try to do it again because I put so much into it. But I know that someone told me the other day they're looking out for me, and I appreciate it. But they said that if I'm out there alone, I'm going to be in my head, and it'll be worse than I am now. And I totally disagree. I think I need to be out there in the middle of nowhere alone to be with those thoughts and work through those things. And and I will get through those things. Like I'm doing it for the cause, and I'm doing it for myself as a healing journey. But I don't know why every time I see your name pop up, Phil, I know it's you, but my mind automatically thinks it's Phil Rickney, and I'm like, Phil Rickney's watching our show. Like, I know it's not. I know it's you. Like, since everybody from the Mad Viking has changed their profile picture to the heart for Wiz, I just my brain automatically thinks it's the other Phil. But no, I really appreciate that. It means a lot.
So it looks like my next venture is going to be on.
Yeah.
Josh is only $300 away from the $1,000 goal.
That's awesome.
And it may not sound like a lot to people out there that 4,705 steps. A lot of people out there go, oh, we can walk that, but it's steep.
See,
and I'm also carrying my pack. I also have some severe back issues.
And who looks out for those? Who looks out for those back issues?
You do.
I do.
And what the other day? What was it?
Like 3 days ago, I think, wasn't it?
It was day 360, and I absolutely did not want to do push-ups because I hurt bad. It was down through my legs. My knees were swollen. It had been hot in the shop, and I just didn't want to do it. And I pushed through it, and I know that if this kid, and there's a reason why, it is for me. Physically, it's for me. Mentally, it's for me. But another reason is the kid who's raising the money needs a good confidence booster. And I know that if he raises that money, he's going to get that sense of accomplishment, that pride, plus JR, look at me, I'm JR, is going to pick him up in MC1 to bring him over to the event. So So he gets to ride in MC1 over to the event, which I am planning for September 4th. I need to start walking these hills up and down now. I need to go over there at least once a week and do the steps twice a week until, at least once a week, do it twice up and down to get a sense of how I'm going to do it. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go to it. Hey, Donovan. Love you, brother.
I told him to let me know when he was here. Hey, Jade, go watch us on Twitch or watch us on YouTube. If your Facebook is messing up, probably a better quality over there, too. Just saying.
These are the steps that I'm going to do 22 times up and down. 22 up and down. There is a better view from the bottom. It's a lot of steps. And
like and subscribe us. I'm sorry not to interrupt. I'm reading chat. Like and subscribe on Twitch.
Yes, like and subscribe on Twitch. Like and subscribe on YouTube. So we can get to where we do a Patreon.
What was I gonna say? Oh, Donovan.
Oh shit! I forgot to get off of there. Sorry.
That's all right. I've had to reschedule the run and push it out an extra month. So my dates are now starting on July 17th and ending on November 13th. So July 17th through November 13th is still the exact amount of days. I just had to push it out because we don't have drivers, and my work is letting me reschedule it with no problem at all. He told me if I need to reschedule 4 times, that's fine. It's just a date on a paper. It's not a problem at all. I don't want to reschedule 4 times. I want to get it done this year, preferably before all the holidays, because I'm going to have surgery when I get back, and I'm not looking forward to that.
Yes, November 13th, he arrives in DC.
Yes. So, where would that land you? On Columbus, Indiana.
End of October.
Yeah, like around Monster Ball. No. Yeah, like a week before Monster Ball, I'm pretty sure. I don't have an exact date. I'm gonna redo the dates tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it tonight because I'm after the show. I'm actually gonna try to go to bed.
Yeah,
but I'll have rough dates. I'll put on the Because He's My Brother page this weekend for sure. When I'll be at my big stops, like Vegas, the Grand Canyon, Four Corners, Texas, Oklahoma, Columbus, Carrollton, Pittsburgh, and DC. And I'll have rough dates when I'll be there. I was gonna see how that worked because I was gonna start in June, so it's still climbing in heat. But now since I'm starting in July, I'm probably going to do that. I was talking to Justin, my best friend, earlier about. So I've given myself a 12-hour window to complete my 37 miles a day. That's what I have to complete, 37 miles a day. So that's barely 3 miles an hour. I'm very, very, very confident I can complete 3 miles an hour. So my goal is to run an hour, walk for an hour, run for an hour, walk for an hour. So I can, and if I have to, I'm gonna try to do it. What?
I was gonna say that's a really good pace because I do 5 miles in an hour and 45 minutes hiking.
Yeah.
So that's a slow pace for you actually.
Yeah, and I know if I walk, that's definitely I walk faster than that. So we'll try, and if I have to walk at night, I definitely will. Thanks, Phil. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. So prospectively, July 17th through November 13th is the total dates. But yeah, July 17th through like the week of, let's say like the week of the 17th of October, because I know I had people here in Columbus. If I had to have someone come and get me for that week, that will be easy to cover. But if I have someone that is willing to step up and drive specific dates, yes, I'm going to get a hold of Van to make sure he can still do the last month since it's all changing. I would
You need
love
a
to
silver
find
bullet.
I don't want a silver bullet.
You need a silver bullet.
My chiropractor is an Ironman competitor, and he said, as long as I stay hydrated, I will not have a problem at all. He said, because he knows what I can handle. Like, he doesn't know what I can handle, but he knows what I've been through before. And it's not like I'm running 3,000 miles in the desert by itself, which the first 400 miles are going to be the worst. The first 400 miles will get me almost to the Grand Canyon. So from San Diego to Vegas to just outside the Grand Canyon will be the worst for heat, I think. So I get to go password. Hopefully something else fixes. I really hope so too, Dom, and I really appreciate it and your help. Like I said, I don't want to have to push this out anymore, but I told my boss, I really think in the next 3 or 4 weeks, we can really, from just the amount of people that have stepped up to help in the past week that are trying to find drivers, I think if we have all of that, for the next couple of weeks, we can actually hopefully pray to God, get this squared away. I guess we're doing phrasing anymore. I guess not. Sorry. Yep, I got.
That's what time it is.
I have definitely a salt intake that I'm also preparing for too. It's Dean's words of wisdom.
Dean's words of wisdom. He didn't know what he was going to say until like 2 minutes ago. So this ought to be interesting.
Don't be a bully, people. It's not cool. People are always like, oh, I'm going to bully this person so I look like I'm being cool when they're not. Bullying sucks and it's the stupidest thing to mankind.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you.
Words of Dean this week. Those were quick ones because he didn't yet had anything prepared this week. I just asked him. I said, "Do you got anything?" He goes, "No." And then he put his head down. He goes, "Oh yeah, I got something." So that was done in like a minute. So
I love it, man. That kid, like, if the older he gets, if he stays like that, which I know he will.
Oh yeah. He's never really asked anything about the Marine Corps or anything till last night. And then he goes, "Dad, were you in war?" And I was like, "Well, that's an easy question, Dean." I said, "Yes and no." And he couldn't understand why I could say yes and why I could say no. So
Right.
I pulled up because fortunately Operation Silver Wake was covered by Armed Forces Network because Sonny Bono come in and visited us. So there was all kinds of footage to show him and all kinds of things to actually say, "Here, this is what I was doing in 97. This is where I was." There's a couple CH-46s landing, and you know which ones you were on. You just know. And you would be like, "I was in that group there, getting off there and running off this way." So, he's never really asked a lot of questions about what I used to do or being in the service till last night. And he did it like right before I was ready to go to bed. But I ended up staying up and just talking through it. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be someone who changes the world at some point.
Yeah.
He keeps going on the path that he's on and doing the things he's doing. He's gonna be a game changer.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, humidity is going to be a problem, but I'm used to the humidity, so I'm not worried about that because I can still keep that 3 mile an hour pace. I'm fairly confident. Very confident, not fairly. Very confident.
I think the last 2 days in Indiana, Ohio has been 98% humidity anyways at 79 to 80 degrees. So it's terrible. You walk outside and you're drenched.
Yeah, I'm used to
I
it
got
too.
up for work this morning. They said,
Not bad. Click happy.
"Oh wow,
I added a picture and I went to click it and it hadn't shifted down yet. So shut up. Go ahead. I'm done.
I was gonna say I woke up at like 6 o'clock this morning, or not 6 o'clock, 5:30 this morning. Walk outside and turn the radio on, and they're like, "It's 98% humidity in the air." It's like, no shit, my clothes are stuffed in me.
Yeah.
And that's what we
Actually, I
had to
came
go through
home.
at Paris Island. So it was that humidity.
Speaking of that, is it still on my phone? I wonder. Let me look. Hang on. Oh, it's gone. I get news updates on my phone all the time, but I saw that there was a recruit that died at Paris Island during the Crucible in Paris Island. I said that already. This week.
That's
It
it sucks. When we had a guy die because he was struck by lightning.
Yeah.
There, so
Hollywood.
Hollywood for life. That's because you.
Yee.
Ah.
I did come home to. I've been coming home to packages all week long, but I came home and this was on my porch. I know who it was from, and it means more than they'll ever know. And I actually that's why I just added because I forgot, and I just looked up at it and then it reminded me because it's above my computer, like over there. So I know who dropped that off. I know that they're probably not watching, but thank you. So one of your daughter's friends is reporting to Paris Island in July. Nice boom arm. You like that, Chad? Thank you. Yeah, well, I literally just now took it. It wasn't like I was trying to be professional, so suck it. Yes. I let my I feel weird calling him my friend because he is a major. So that's weird having a friend that's a major and calling him friend
It's
instead
like
of sir or whatever. But
I keep
he's in my
calling Jesse
contact.
Gunny.
Yeah. I called him today and I told him that my dates got moved and he's gonna let MCRD know. I was approved. I'm not allowed to go to the Yellow Footprints like I asked, or inside like the parade deck, anywhere like that. But they do let me start at a gate that's not used very often. There is a parking lot there, so they're working on getting the camera crew set up over there. So he's letting them know the dates are changing, so hopefully that still works out for them. I wish I could start on the Yellow Footprints. That would be. I'll be up before the recruits are anyways. Like, come on, man. Give me 10 minutes. Give me like 5 minutes to have a little nostalgia, 5 minutes for a video, and then I'll leave. But I'm still really excited to start there because I haven't been on base since. I don't know. I've been by there. I drove by there when I was out there in 2019. I drove by the front gate and I didn't have my military ID on me. I was like, "Can I go to the museum?" They're like, I must have went in the wrong gate and they just told me no. So
You're gonna be actually in, since you're gonna be in his area.
I'll be really close for the DC for the birthday.
Gunny lives in Maryland, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to do something. I'm not thinking that far ahead, really. Trying that too.
Gunny, you get the MC?
Jersey.
Oh, you're in New Jersey. Okay. Which still isn't awfully far from DC.
Chad, I don't think I'm anywhere close to Baltimore. Let me look.
I'm gonna get Jason on the MC with a motorcycle something for when you get to DC. There's a good chapter down there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is this being crappy right now? The closest to Baltimore I'll be is like, Kensington, Bethsaida,
Yeah, that's probably right.
Gaithersburg. I'll be running along the 355, if that helps. I don't know how far that is from you, but they have a huge party in Philly. I don't know how far I'll be from Philly. I'll be pretty far from Philly.
Yeah, you will.
Why?
You're on the opposite side of the state.
Yeah. The closest is like Hagerstown, Maryland. But
I'm gonna
run
be in DC
back
that
to
weekend.
PA from DC to be at Ton Tavern for the birthday. Intensified breathing commences. Hagerstown. Sorry, my bad. Don't want to mispronounce some weird names. You want weird names, go to Michigan.
Yeah.
Got a Scoob, mad love, brother. Simplified, talk to you tomorrow. Thanks, Patrick. Love you, brother. Thanks for
Yes.
stopping
See
by.
you next week.
I'll
see you
definitely
next
talk to you
week.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Add me.
They don't. I don't care what they do. They'll correct your ass real quick. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh. Got any final thoughts?
Not yet.
Not yet.
There'll be 1,000 Marines at Cookies 1 mile from Ton Tavern.
That sounds like jail time for me.
They're probably all your age or older. So
What are you trying to say?
most of those people that are your age and older, most, not all, are pretty calm.
Oh, you didn't see me taking Fred down the damn DC to Arlington.
Yeah.
I was in the back of Marsha's car because I rode with Marsha down. A car cut off Denise right behind us. Was trying to cut off Denise. And at that point, I was hanging out the window, yelling at this guy, ready to fight. And Marsha wasn't driving.
Sure.
She wasn't driving at the time. She grabbed my feet to hold me in the car because I was climbing out the window.
I believe
We
it.
get down the road, and I called Nick. Nick goes, "You're not going to yell at me, are you?" And I go, he goes, "I've never seen you like that." I said, "You've never seen me around this many Marines. It's different. It brings something different out in me." Because, we had the Leathernecks MC escorting down.
Right.
And, I've been hanging around those guys all day, for a while. It just brought everything back out in me. And it just lit that.
Yeah.
It stoked the fire that's in me.
I like Donovan's comment. That's great. No, I cannot. My Marine Corps history is not on par anymore. I was going through some of the old stuff I found in my closet the other day. I actually found my Corps frames. I still have those. I didn't even realize I had them still.
Who can name the first female Marine?
Not anymore.
Oka Mae Johnson.
Yeah.
Grand old man of the Marine Corps.
Yep. I remember. It's been so long since I've even. I forced all that shit out when I got out because I was drinking so much.
What
Jonathan
was,
Church. Yeah.
who was the? You don't know the? Yeah, Archibald.
Mhm.
Archibald Henderson.
One more time before we end here. We got about 5 minutes or so. July 17th through November 13th. I really need everybody's help finding drivers. Everything else can figure itself out along the way, from here on out. But my final thoughts. Oh, I haven't put anything together, but I can pull it out off the cuff pretty
I
quick.
don't have,
The ones that you love and care about and hold dear to your heart, hug them. Tell them you love them. Reach out to someone. I've been really quiet in my push-up videos lately just because I've not been in a good spot, but I still do 25. I do one for the core. I do one for doing something that sucks every day. I do one for the haters. And I still believe that be a good human being, do something good for someone else without wanting anything in return. I've not said it for about 4 days now. I kind of forget what it is. Be a good human being. Do something good for someone else without wanting anything in return. Do something that sucks every day, and be accountable to yourself. And this guy right here, we'll love him forever. We'll miss him forever, and we'll not forget him. So that's all I got.
I'm embracing the split because of that, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. We've had a very good viewership tonight and interaction.
Yes, we have.
We've tried to keep up with the comments. I'm sorry if we didn't get to all of them.
It's
But-
rough. We had so much to get out tonight. You'd had so much to get out tonight. It's been another let Kyle run and talk show. So
even though I didn't want to, doing something that sucks every day. I didn't want to do the show tonight at all.
So yeah, and if it wasn't for me being persistent, he probably wouldn't have done the show. My final thoughts are: life is short. We're never guaranteed tomorrow. So live for the now. If there's something you want to do in life, do it. Don't hold back. Just do it. Steve Harvey always said you want to take that leap. And at first you might fall, but God's not through with you yet because he wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have woke up this morning if God was through with you. So you take that leap, do the things that you want to do. Don't be held down because the man over there in that picture, Kerry, he did what he wanted to do. He was a happy man. He was a good man, and taken from us way too soon. Call him Wiz for a reason, because it's not because of a wizard, because he was full of wisdom.
Yep.
And when you talk to Kerry, you walked away with a little piece of wisdom every time. You say do something good for somebody every day. And my last short little story before we hop off here, cashing out at one of the stores that I had to run to today for the millionth time because I kept forgetting crap. The girl was like, just ready to get off work. I said, just ready to get home. She goes, well, I really don't have a home to go to. She says, I'm kind of living in my car right now. I'm like, oh, what do you say to that, right? So after we cash out and everything, I said, ma'am, or young lady, I wish you better luck. But That's all I could do is, I wish for you better luck. And then you could tell that, that kind of lifted her spirits that a stranger said, I wish you better luck. Nothing I could really do for her. I'm not going to open up a room to a stranger. Even though I have an open room, I'm not going to open one up to a stranger. But I just kind of wish her better luck. And I think on that, after this week, that I really, really care and I really have your back. And then I'm not going to let you quit. I've been probably one of the number one supporters from Crazy Idea day one. One of the number one supporters.
I'm just kidding.
Because I didn't tell you was crazy. Everybody else said you was crazy. I said, do it, or you'll regret not. And unfortunately, we didn't get. I say we, because I feel like I'm responsible for trying to help you find drivers too, and help you plan as much as I can. Didn't get what was needed to do it safely, but we got an extra month. And this is something I'm going to push out on all my videos from here on out.
I think that as much as I put into it, it happened how it was supposed to. Maybe
for a reason.
Maybe this is preventing me from having an injury or preventing me from something. So I'm trying not to be negative about it anymore and looking at it in the best light that I can.
What if, for some reason, there's that earthquake in San Diego on Sunday? What if?
You asked me yesterday what that was on my dry erase board. What if? That's it.
What if?
So, but that's all for tonight, guys. We love you. We thank you. Appreciate you all for watching and tuning in. Catch us next week. If there's not a Monday show, so catch the Tuesday show, Scramjet, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with W, Uncle Si, Felix, and Jenny. But until then, love you guys. See you next week.
Stay nasty.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles in the air, on land, and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine. Our flags unfurled to every breeze, from dawn to setting sun. We have fought in every clime and place where we could take a gun. In the snow of far-off northern lands and in sunny tropic seas, you will find us always on the job, the United States Marines. Here's health to you and to our corps, which we are proud to serve. In many a strife we fought for life and never lost our nerve. If the Army and the Navy ever look on heaven's seas, they will find the streets are guarded by United